Do you want a little bit of like vinaigrette in it too, or no?
No, I'm good.
Should I record it now or no?
I think it's already recording.
Oh yeah. Perfect. This shit smells so fucking good.
What's the middle stuff?
It's chicken, like pepper sauce.
Okay.
It's the one that I sent you.
Yeah, trip out. It's like one day this shit's all big. That'd be so sick.
Oh.
I'll split all the funds with you guys.
Shit goes viral.
Yeah, let's try not cuss too, so we can get sponsored.
Okay. Sounds good. It's just stirred.
Thanks.
Oh my god. I'm so excited to eat.
Oh well.
I'm trying to hurry.
So I was figuring like we could just eat, have our normal Sunday talk, whatever, but at the same time, or what do you think we should do first? Questions first, and then just our normal chop it up.
I was thinking we should just do it like sitting down like normal.
Yeah, that's the business, right?
Like, we're just like how we normally talk.
Because I swear that's what's hitting right now on like TikTok and everything. People just want the real. They don't want anything edited.
Yeah. They want the real deal.
Yeah, because a lot of people just be like, they're tired of like fake news, you know? Like all
Making
chopped
shit
up
up.
and like
Scripted
making
shit.
shit up, scripted. Have you ever seen the thing where it's like 20 different news channels all saying the same shit?
Yeah.
That's so trippy. Like
That is trippy,
who's
bro.
writing it? You know what I mean? Someone with an
the
agenda.
Illuminati, dog.
For sure. For
The
sure.
reptilians, doggy.
The reptilians, for sure. The lizard people.
The 1%. Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Huh. She's like writing it. All right, then you guys say this about the weather.
Okay, babe, do you have a fork?
No.
No? Go. You? I need to get myself some water.
Yeah,
I could get you some water.
I haven't
Thank you.
drank,
My cup's right there.
and just that one swig got me like. I just took one swig. I'm like, ooh.
You're feeling it?
Yeah. Can you see you? Or you want to back it up more? Are you good?
Yeah.
All right.
And there's some chili flakes if you want any. I like pepper a lot. I don't know how much spice you like, but I also make habanero salsa.
Oh, nice.
Spice your shit up.
I'll probably put it on the side. Dip it. Because I don't know how Mexican you are.
I think I'm pretty Mexican.
I think you are too.
Alright. Are we recording?
Yeah.
All right.
It's recording.
Cool.
Cheers.
He's not like straight to business. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Your first podcast.
To our first podcast.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, last week we were kind of talking about Robinhood and stuff for me.
The options.
Yeah. And like I had finally gotten back into my account after you had left. And I have like $5 worth of investments.
Nice.
But it's all in, like I told you, like
Dogecoin.
some of it is.
Mhm.
And I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah, so basically the major difference between just regular stocks and options is that options give you a chance to just borrow, say, stocks from someone else.
What is it called?
It's called option trading.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of buying the stock at the price they're trying to sell it for, like right now, you want to have the option to buy it for a different price, whether that's cheaper or higher. And the reason why you would buy it higher is because you think it's going to go higher. And other people are thinking, no, it's not. It's going to go down. And those are the people you sign a contract with. You borrow their shares. And if it goes up, then you give the shares back and you keep the rest of the money that went up.
So you keep the profit.
Exactly.
So you borrow their shares, you're borrowing.
Mm-hmm.
You make money, hopefully.
The way I like to
Contracts are like what, 5 days, 7 days?
you can do a short contract, which is a week, and it expires on Friday. Like every Friday they expire.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can post it up to about, on Robinhood they let you do it up to 2 years.
Whoa.
But the longer you have, the more expensive it will be for that contract.
Right.
Because you have more time to win, you know?
Okay.
And so there's the terminology they use is calls and puts. And a call is basically just like betting the over. And a put is just like betting the under. It's just a different word for it. They try to like confuse you, like other gurus and like college professors and stuff. They try to use these like huge words and like just it's so annoying. It makes people not want to even like try it. They get scared of it just because it's different wording.
Anything new that people don't understand get scared.
Yeah.
Especially with their money, you know? It's like, they're like, fuck, I don't know.
How do you know if it's like a scam? Because remember I was telling you
Scam coins?
I invested $1,000 and
Okay.
literally within that day it was just dropping and dropping and dropping because there was someone from the inside that was stealing.
That happens. Not a lot, but I mean, in the crypto world, it happens way more than stocks. But the SEC tries to regulate it.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, like, I feel the SEC is behind some bullshit too. I think everyone getting paid off, you know? Because of what happened with GameStop back in like 2021 January, they just took the buy button away. They're just like, we don't want you to win no more. So they just took the buy button away, and the only option was to do is sell, and that crashed the stock when it was skyrocketing.
Yeah, it went down overnight.
It was insane.
A lot of people lost a lot of money,
including me. But but for the most part, most of the stocks are pretty legit.
What stocks are you in right now?
Right now, I'm in AI. It's
A
called
part-
C3 AI, and that one's popping. There's another one called Guardant Health, which is a health company that like does cardiovascular stuff, but they're using AI to help them. So it's like AI mixed with healthcare. So that one's gonna be popping.
Wait, what is
Yeah,
that?
it's
What did I
pretty-
miss?
He asked what stocks I'm in right now,
Mm.
and I'm in AI, and then a health company that's using AI called Guardant Health, and I'm also in something called Mara, which is a Bitcoin mining company.
What? Oh, is that like a company that makes Bitcoin?
Kind of, yeah. Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Like they do all the transactions,
Okay.
and
Are there a lot of those out?
oh yeah, but Mara and Riot are like the biggest ones in the United States.
Are they expensive to like get in on and buy?
No, you can get in on them for like, I think Mara's right now like $9. I got some options um saying that they'll go to 10.50 this week.
Hmm.
And if they do that, I'll make like I
And
don't
that's
know.
on Robinhood
Yeah,
or through Robinhood.
yeah. Everything I'm doing right now is through Robinhood, except for like um I have stocks of GameStop on something called Computer Share, and that's just like my stocks that I'll never sell. You
And
know?
you keep everything on that wallet in Robinhood, or
Yeah.
you don't believe in hard wallets?
There's no such thing as hard wallets with stocks. With crypto, there is, and that's the way to do it for sure.
Oh, okay.
So I completely
makes
forgot
sense.
how to even like navigate Robinhood. That's
Nice.
what I'm in right now, right?
Killing it, yeah.
Killing it how? With the whole $3.71.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to switch that up.
Hmm.
So what does this mean? My cryptocurrencies right now. Is that my investment or no?
Yeah, that's yours.
Okay.
So you have 55 Dogecoin.
Is that bad?
It just is what it is. It's not good or bad.
Okay.
So good, baby. Thank you.
What?
The food.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
It's
fire.
bomb.
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. So basically, is this saying how do I know? So my quantity is 55. The value of my coins are $3,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Do you foresee anything happening with this? With Doge?
No,
How do you say it? Doge?
not really.
No?
I mean, eventually it'll go up, but I don't have any Dogecoin because Dogecoin was always like
It was a hype.
a meme coin, and
It
it's
was a huge
basically
hype.
it was not only that, but it was meant to be a joke. Like the creators that created it made it as a joke, and um the so Bitcoin, right? There's only a certain amount.
That shit's spicy.
I think it was 21,000 Bitcoin, right?
Okay.
There's only 21,000. It might be 24,000. Leave in the comments what it really is. But anyways, so there's only a finite amount. Like just like there's a certain amount of gold on the planet,
Uh-huh.
there's only a certain amount. Actually, there could be more gold because no one knows exactly how much gold there is, right? But there's only ever going to be that many Bitcoin, no matter what. So if you buy it now and then a generation later, everyone that's tried to buy it, you most likely got the best price because people that aren't even born yet are going to try to buy it in the future, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just going to be more expensive.
So you just have to
Right?
hold.
That's it. That's all. It's a store of value. It's not really meant to be traded, and like it doesn't have any utility. Right?
So right now, is that how much one Bitcoin is?
Mm-hmm.
It cost almost $6,000 to purchase one Bitcoin.
1 Bitcoin. Yeah,
Jeez
They lost
Louise.
value. They were at 50K.
they went even higher than that. Almost 70. I would think I saw it at 69,000, and you could
And
have
that's
got
crazy.
it.
Within a year,
Dude,
it
I
dropped.
remember it was so much less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought it at like 10 grand, and I made a little money off it, but I cashed out at like 20. I regret it, but kind of not, because that's where it's at right now. You know?
Yeah, it's the game.
Yeah.
It's like you
But
have to know when to pull up.
the one that is going to be popping for sure is Ethereum, because that has utility behind it. Like
I feel like I
it's
remember
cheaper
hearing that one.
to transact with.
I feel like XRP, Ripple, that's a
Mhm.
good coin to be on the lookout for too.
Yeah, I know. I was in like this thing called Clubhouse. You heard of Clubhouse? But this one guy in there, I think it was like cryptocurrency or something like that, and he had a gang of XRP. That's all he would talk about. And so I know there's super strong believers in it. It's all about like a belief system almost, almost like
Well,
religion.
I know there's a investor that's like a retired member of the SEC,
Hmm.
and I think she was like work with Treasury to like work with money somehow, and she's involved in Ripple.
Oh, she's part of it,
Yeah.
XRP. That makes sense,
I don't know what part of the world.
because there was like a huge lawsuit against them, and I think they
It's been
just
going-
won it, or they're about to win it, or something.
Right, yeah,
And as
they're
soon as
about
they
to.
do win it, I think that's when
I've been
it
keeping up, but
explodes.
it's been like a 2-year thing.
Yeah. I heard about it. I don't know too much about it.
I'm holding a little XRP right now, so
Oh, keep holding on to it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna change.
it's in a safe for
The
sure
game.
right now.
So like someone like myself who doesn't have much to invest,
Hmm.
if I wanted to invest like $100 into something, do you have
Right.
anything in mind?
If I only had $100 and I wanted to start flipping it and make it into 1,000, that means you're trying to at least 10x it, right?
What is that?
10x means 10 times.
Okay. Oh yeah, 10x.
Okay. So
It's like, is that another coin?
Yeah.
Like it, right?
it does sound like a coin. I bet there's a coin called 10x.
That'd be smart. If not, let's make it.
Yeah, right. And so, okay. So I would probably, like, the easiest one for me right now that I've been riding for like the past month is Mara, because Bitcoin keeps going up and down all crazy. And when Bitcoin goes up and down, so do the Bitcoin mining companies.
Mm-hmm.
And you can catch the top and the bottom pretty easily.
This
That's
one,
the one.
Marathon Digital.
Yeah.
What's
So
that starting at?
It's $9.31, which
Mhm.
is actually something that like I could afford.
right.
But what does it mean when it says today's volume?
Okay, so the volume is the amount of trades that happened that day.
So today,
So that's people buying and selling, and that's from Friday. So it's not, because today's Sunday, the market's closed.
oh, okay.
Saturday and Sunday, the market's closed.
See, I didn't know that. I'm brand new to this.
Yeah, but crypto is
He was telling
open
me that
24
earlier, too.
hours.
Crypto is
Mhm.
24 hours. Wait, what?
Crypto's 24 hours, 7 days a week. Like, it's always popping. Like, people are always trading. And that's why I don't like it, because if I got into that, I'd just be up for hours and never get any sleep. At least with options.
So that's why.
No, I have a
Yeah,
complete addictive
yeah,
personality.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
so with options, it ends at 1 o'clock. That's it. That's all. Go do something with your life.
Ends at 1, yeah.
Yeah.
And it opens at 5, right?
At 6:30 a.m.
6:30?
Yeah.
6 to 1.
So right
Exactly.
here,
Monday through Friday.
I'm up every day at 6 a.m. I do a little bit of research right before the market opens.
what
Yeah.
kind of research do you do? Like, what is it that you're looking for?
One, I'm looking at the trend lines. Like, all those lines that you see,
Yeah.
they mean something.
Yeah, it's up. Super,
They
super,
have
super,
names
super
for 'em
down.
too, no?
Up, up.
Right. There's a bunch of different patterns, and the main pattern that I personally look for is I look for
Kind of looks
that
like the road to success.
that that peak right here. See how it touches, like,
The bottom.
yeah, the bottom
Mm-hmm.
three. I look for it to touch 3 times,
Okay.
and once it touches 3 times at the same area, that means there's enough buying pressure to push it back up.
So this has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hitting
Well,
low.
No, but if you go to the exact one, so there's one right there, the exact, I'm talking like the very, like, it has to be even for me,
Oh.
for me personally. Other people have their own methods, but I know that if it, and the other thing I look for is when it's making a W. So you see how there's a W beginning to
Yeah.
be made?
I see a lot of W's, but they're baby W's.
Right. I look for the big W's. So
Okay.
I look for these big W's. And then, so right here, I'm thinking, all right, Monday is going to be popping. So I already knew when I saw on Friday that this was dipping hella hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, by Monday it's going to pop. And sure enough,
So this is your big W right here.
that's half of the W. This is a beginning half. And then you see how it goes
Oh
up
shit,
right here?
it's going to go up and you're literally looking for a whole one.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we show?
I mean, you could if you want, but so that's what I look for, and then I try to get in before the next W starts going up. I'm not always right. Sometimes I'm wrong, and I have to just take the L. But what I consider an L is a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? L's for lesson. So that's how I do it. And if you see right here where you push trade,
Mm-hmm.
and
Trade options by.
you push trade options. So
Get
now,
started with options.
so this is where you have to press certain boxes right here,
Okay.
and I'll show you all the
Continue.
boxes to press.
Do you provide investment advance as part of your job?
Press no.
No. Are you registered with the financial regulator?
No.
No. What's your main goal with the money you're investing in this account? I want to grow this money.
Yeah.
So that's one of the options. It says preserve the money, balance preserving this money with growing it, or grow this money even if it means potentially higher losses.
That's the one.
We're gonna take our chance.
Mhm.
How much experience do you have investing in stocks and funds?
This is the one where you lie.
This is the one where you lie?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say none.
No, don't say none, because then
'Cause
they
they'll
won't
take advantage of me?
No, they just won't let you trade options. They're like,
Oh.
you ain't ready for this shit.
Okay.
But you're with a veteran.
So I'm gonna say a lot.
Everything. You
Okay.
you know it all.
Mm-hmm. In this very moment, I know it all because you're here.
Exactly.
Okay. Which type of investment are you most comfortable with? Lowest risk, lowest potential return, lower risk, lower potential return, low risk, low potential, lower risk. Why does that sound exactly the same? It's lowest, lower, medium, higher, highest.
All the way to the moon.
So highest potential return.
Mm-hmm.
What's your yearly income? Think about all your income sources. Is this where you lie to?
Mm-hmm.
500,000 or more?
That sounds about right.
You know me. What's your total net worth?
Like 10 mil.
Can I put?
Just put like a mil plus.
All right. There's no verification on this, is there?
No.
They're not gonna be like, send us your W-2.
And even though if they did, you pressed the wrong button.
Yeah. Oh
Oops.
shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you're kicked off Robinhood.
No, there's been people that have gone negative like $800,000 and killed themselves.
Oh my gosh.
That's a real story.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize it was asking questions after. I thought I could just click on it, say how much I want to buy, and I'm done. Why is it that some of those I can? And what's the difference? This is because it's a crypto, right?
No,
No,
that's a stock, right?
this is stock options. It's asking because it wants to. They say they want to protect their customer, right? But
Okay.
really, they
Want to protect themselves.
they want to protect themselves.
Okay. So when I was just buying, for example, I told you last week, I was going like in and out from like petroleum and like pharmaceutical companies. And I was able to jump in and just purchase however much I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And it never asked me anything at all.
Yeah, you want to also be careful with that because if you don't have at least $25,000 in your account, they can mark you as a day trader and then they'll lock it. But that's if your account's on margin. If it's a complete cash account and you're not borrowing any money from them,
Yeah, it was
then
coming from my.
I know, but you have to set it up right. You have to make sure that it's a cash account,
Okay.
which I think it might be, especially if they didn't lock you out already. If you were trading all last week.
No, this was like COVID,
Okay.
2020, when I was just home all the time, messing with things, trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
And I did hear about day trading, and I knew that that was like something that was
I'm
like
trying
an
to
all
get back
day
in my
type
Robinhood,
thing,
but
literally.
it's been.
You just have to.
Because I changed phone numbers.
I changed
It's
phone
been a
numbers
pain in
too.
the ass.
Just email them.
Yeah, babe, that's what I did.
I'm gonna have to.
I did it and I got in that same night.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Get customer support. They'll ask for verification. You'll have to send like a picture of yourself with your ID. It's a little process, but it's good to know that there is a process so that not just anybody can get into your stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's the current total value of your cash and investments? Add up the value of your cash and investments.
$1 million plus.
$1 million plus. Are you sure? Well, yeah, because I already lied the whole way through. What's your marital status? That's a good one. Do they want to know if like we're splitting money? Could I potentially go through a divorce and lose half my stuff?
That part.
That doesn't affect
I
them in
just-
any way, right?
I just told the truth because I'm not married. But
What should we put?
I just whatever.
Just put whatever? Okay, I'm gonna put single, even though I'm in a relationship, my love. How many dependents do you have?
You can put, or I'd say 0.
Just
Just so that they can be like, all right, this person's not worried about nothing.
okay.
You know?
What's the main source of the money you use for investing in Robinhood? Pension, savings, personal income, insurance payouts, inheritance, gifts, sales of business, or other.
Just put inheritance.
Inheritance. Is that what you put?
Yeah.
Do you know how to enter an option spread? What's an option spread?
Just say yeah.
But what is it?
An option spread is basically, so there's different strategies on how to play options, but one of the strategies is betting that it goes up and down at the same time, so that all you have to do is make sure that it doesn't do either, that it just stays in the middle, and then you get paid as long as it doesn't go up or down.
That sounds stressful.
It could get stressful. That's why I don't do those.
Okay.
All I do, I don't even really short anything. All I do, and short means bet the under.
Mm-hmm.
All I do is bet the over when I'm ready. You know, I just wait and wait and oh, now's the time, and then it's called swing trading. There's day trading, there's swing trading, there's doing spreads, and it's kind of a trip doing puts or selling, because not only can you buy calls, but you can sell calls and sell puts. So you can sell it to someone, and with that strategy, they actually pay you up front. Like you're like, oh, I want to sell 20 puts at, say that's at 9:30
Yeah.
Mara. Well, say I think it's going to go down to $8, and you sell that, right? And someone else will say, oh, I want to buy the up, but they'll cash you out right there, and you'll have the money immediately, which is kind of scary because with short sellers, there's infinite risk. So that's why I like buying calls, buying the over, because I can only lose a finite amount of money. Like there's just a specific number. That's as much as I'm willing to risk, and that if it's gone, well, fuck it. I'm not supposed to cuss. Bleep at what minute is it at?
This is at 31.
Okay.
30.
But with shorting, it's scarier because if they're right, if they're way right, there's no cap on it. So whatever they want to take, and as long as they're keeping right, you have to just deal with it, and they're just extracting money. Even if your account goes in negative, you got to pay that later. So that's what's scary about shorting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But it's
Babe,
it's definitely an
That's
art.
at 32.
Yeah, but there's definitely an art to it.
So 31, 32. Remember
Yeah.
that. All right. So back to the investor profile
Mhm.
for Mara, because
Oh, it's actually for all options. You're setting up to be an option trader right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm setting up so that I have the option to get into just about anything. It's not just for this one.
Right.
Right.
Okay, cool. So I won't have to do this again.
No, and I love that you're reading it, because that's one of the huge questions I got on TikTok.
Yeah.
On
Perfect.
how to set it up.
Perfect. So now you have to review your investor profile, update your answers if anything changes. So we already went through that. I am going to. It's asking right here, though, investing experience, professional trader,
Obviously.
but it's saying add an answer. Let's check out the answers. Do you provide investment advice as part of your job?
No.
No. Are you registered with the financial? Wait, we already did this. No.
Did you have to restart all
No, I did not have to
Okay.
restart that. It just basically wanted to know if I'm a professional trader, yes or no.
What are the other options?
That was it.
Oh,
Those
okay.
2 questions.
Yeah, you good.
All right. So we're going to confirm. Whoa, there's a big agreement clause, but okay.
I read fast too.
Me too. I read it out loud. Did you hear me?
I heard it in your head.
Okay. Wait. Please go back to screen 1, complete your investor's profile, and resubmit your options. Wait, what?
I think it wants you to.
Options, experience, unspecified. Everything is answered here. Oh, how much option trading experience do you have?
3 years, easily.
3 plus.
Yeah.
Confirm. Let's see if this works. Agree. Okay, application is approved. That's how you get approved. You just make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't take care of anybody.
And you know what you're doing.
Stay single.
You know what you're doing.
You stay single.
You
for
don't have
sure.
to share your money with a partner.
And you're a pro.
And you're just good at what you do. You know what you're doing. And that is how you get approved. So now I am approved. Okay, you're all set to start trading. Commission free. You've been approved for the following: buying calls and puts, which we just spoke about, selling covered calls, which that was the scary one,
right?
Selling cash covered puts.
That's the scarier one.
That's the scariest. That's the one where if you owe money, you gotta pay them back.
It's like the mafia.
And then exercising options.
That's what that is. So say that you. Okay, so for example, this is one time that I exercised options. What you can do is basically get shares for free if you do it right.
So you get shares for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why I'm saying that is, so what I did is I bought 50 contracts on Tesla, right?
Okay.
This is back in like 2020 when like it was skyrocketing.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was it skyrocketed, right? It was right before it joined the S&P 500, and I everyone knew that it was going to blow up because what the S&P 500 has to do, they literally have to buy 1% of like thousands of shares, right? Once they're able to join the S&P 500. So Tesla got in, they're like, this is the day where they're going to join and make it happen. And so everyone loaded up. I loaded up 50 contracts, and it was actually before they even announced it. So it shot up,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what I did is I held on super tough from it going from $400 all the way to like 600 something,
Mm-hmm.
right? I made like 500 grand.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did is because I believed in Tesla so much, I wanted to hold on to some of them. So I sold 40 of those contracts, 40 of the 50.
Yeah. So you
So
kept 10.
I could exercise 10 of them.
Okay.
And so that means I bought 10 contracts, which added up to 1,000 shares. And I
Okay.
just kept them. Eventually I sold, but that's what exercising means, is just
Okay. It's kind of like.
keeping what you said you were going to buy.
Okay.
But you don't have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
So
that's
it's kind
how.
of like you're exercising your right.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
You're right to buy it, the contracts.
Okay. So, do you track your options with alerts? Do you find that useful?
Yeah.
Do they let you know?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna enable alerts. Okay. Enable. You're all set. So now that I am all set,
Mhm.
I am able to purchase this if I want to.
Well, first, you're gonna want to load up the $100. So push this. Here, go home. Here, and then see this buying power.
Yeah, I
Click
got a
it.
whole 36 cents.
You click the buying power, and then
Robin
right
Hood's
here.
calling.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. This will be good for the.
Well, they're gonna
Hello?
ask personal stuff,
see
babe.
right
So
here.
go into the other.
Oh yeah.
They ask personal, like social security and like stuff like that.
Okay, so then you put deposit funds, and then you could deposit the $100 right there.
Okay. I don't even know if this is still my account, but we'll try it out.
Okay.
Transfer 100 because we said that we were starting with 100.
And what it'll do is it should actually give you instant $100.
Instant deposit available.
So
You got access to $100.
Yeah.
Okay, earn up to 4.65% on your deposit.
yeah, so it's actually better than a savings. So if you just hold your money in Robinhood, right? Which I kind of don't recommend because they're doing it. A lot of people hate on Robinhood, right? So it's just like
It always was
yeah.
good to me.
Yeah. Same here. But what they're saying there is, so in your normal savings account at your bank, they're giving you like 0.02% or some
Right.
bullshit.
Some are like,
and what they're really doing is using your money and lending it to other people and just giving you a little like
they need to lend it back.
pennies. So with this, Robinhood's like, you just keep your money with us and we'll give you 4%, 4 point whatever percent every.
That's actually that's
every
more
month.
than 4.5.
Which is crazy because say you have $1 million, that's 40 grand a month.
That's so freaking awesome.
Right? Of just chilling. And so one of my
Yeah,
strategies
cheers to that.
is just holding money in there. That's what Crumps does.
Okay. Crumps?
You don't remember Crumps?
You want a little more?
Sure.
I remember the name. We need
That's
to save
good.
a little bit so we can cheers it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. So I'm just gonna hit start earning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Even if you're not investing, earn money. That's what you just said. So get ready to go gold. Are you gold?
I am not anymore just because I chose to do a cash
Mm-hmm.
account, and you can't be gold with cash account. But
Got it.
gold is kind of cool just to be able to use the little features they have. Like there's other,
Oh, but you have to pay for it.
yeah, it's $5 a month.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for it because
Yeah,
I'm
don't
cheap and I only have $100.
don't worry about it. So let's buy your first option.
Okay, so I need to get out of that, but it's only asking me to continue with gold. It's not even like giving me an
Yeah,
option
you're
to get
fine.
out.
Just get out like this. All right.
Okay,
So now
let's
you're gonna go
go.
back.
Do I go back
and go
tomorrow?
back tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. We are at 41 minutes. We said we're doing hours.
Mhm.
Next week, I'm going to have a lot more questions. Mara.
All right. So click on Mara.
Digital.
Marathon Digital.
Got it.
Go to Trade.
Trade.
Trade Options.
Trade options.
And this top line at the very top.
The green.
Are the weeks that you can
purchase
it, and
so
they
June 16th is the next time I can purchase.
No, you can purchase it now, but that's when they expire. That's when
these are contracts.
That's when they go, because what happens with options is you buy it, right, and then time is against you, and every day it's taking money from you.
Okay.
Until that MAR actually pops up and then beats time, so then you cash out.
So I'm always going to try to cash out.
Yeah, and you for now, like with options you always cash out. With stocks, you just hold on to them.
Okay, so this is an option.
Or you exercise it and keep the stocks.
I probably would want to keep the stock.
Well, not yet. You need more than $100. So let's get that 100 to like 1,000.
Okay, yeah. And then I'll reinvest.
Right.
Okay, so
I saw someone else on YouTube trying to do this, and what they did is they want. All right, so you pick an option like to be a beginner and start going through it, how you think that you're supposed to do it, and then we'll correct it at the end.
Okay. So like I really have no idea. So new option strategy builder. Choose the strategy that matches your outlook. Customize each leg and place your order. So do I get to say this is how long I want to do it for?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say June 30th, which is the end of this month. I'm saying I want to hold on to my stock for the remainder of this month and hope that it goes beyond this time.
Yeah, because we would just want to do calls right now. And the reason for that, I'll show you the reason for that, is pretty much the W I was talking about.
Yeah, so that W should go up over here. And
so that's a day. This is a week. This is a month. And this is the past 3 months. And you see how it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, like that. I always try to buy it right here.
Low?
So yeah, when it hits the bottom, and then when it goes to the top, and you can see at what the top is right there. So it's basically hitting at least $10, $10.50, $10, $10. So it stays hitting that $10, right?
Mm-hmm. But I have to stay within that time frame.
Exactly. And you want to buy it when it's bottom. So this is bottom 889, 878, 873, 938, 942. You see how it's having higher lows?
Yeah,
919.
it keeps going higher.
The lows are being higher and higher.
Yeah.
So right now, I feel like it's at a pretty high low.
Yeah.
Right. So the next move is to go up. So I'm going to be betting a call, and
your call is it's going up.
yeah. So go ahead and try to do that. Put trade options,
Trade options.
and then choose your week that you expect it to go.
So the
so
green,
you're expecting it.
I'm saying next week, I think it's going to go up. That's
Okay.
basically what I'm saying if I do June 16th.
Right.
If I do June 23rd, I'm saying it's not going to go up for another 2 weeks.
You're saying that it will eventually go up by the end of 2 weeks.
So, okay, so it is going to go up by the end of 2 weeks. Okay, so I want to go back and I want to look at this chart.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at it. So this is the last week.
And you can also look at it this way too. You press this little gear button and you
Gear.
choose candles instead of lines, and you can see it a little different of
Okay.
those are called candles and those are called wicks. So that's like purchasing
It's
power.
burning, right? Like the if it's a wick, the wax is like going down. No?
Kinda.
Disregard. Okay, so let's look at so a week. Oh, that's really hard to look at.
You like the other way better?
I like the other way better. So chart type. Okay. So in a month. Okay, so then I click on it. All right. So this was May 24th. It was up. 25th, it was down. 26th, up. Down again. The 30th, so 26. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, so it takes about a week for it to go back up, right? That's considered a big W, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then right here, 17th.
You see how perfect
Down.
that W is?
Yeah, this one's really perfect.
That's so perfect.
So this is
So you
the
would have
18th
wanted to get in right here. What
to the
what price
23rd,
is
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So yeah, it's usually about a week
to
that
get
this-
to get to what price?
to get to $10 at least.
Yeah,
This is $10.
At
The low
right.
is $9, $10. So then we go over here. It's 9. Yeah, that one's the perfect one right there. The rest. So I think it's about a week. So my trade options, I would do June 16th because today is what? What's today?
I think the 10th or
The
11th.
10th? Or it's the 11th. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to go up in 3 days. What do you think?
I'll help you.
You'll help me?
Yeah, but we're not going to buy it quite yet.
Okay.
I just want to see what you as a beginner would normally try to do, and then I'm gonna, as a mentor,
I'm just looking at my calendar
help
so I
you
don't look weird.
help you fix your mistakes.
Okay. So, let's see. I feel like I'm being tested. It's down, down, down. Okay, here we go. Okay. What's today? Today is the 10th. 11th. So. Oh, I feel like I'm being tested right now. I'm gonna do the 23rd, actually.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's still at its low and it needs to peak.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would do.
Okay.
So I would say June 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now.
And what price do you think it'd go up to?
Oh. So it says either $10.50, $10, $9.50, $9, and this is me saying it's going to be at its highest, right?
Right.
I think it'll go up to 1050.
Okay. So you pick 1050.
I just click it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you're going to click buy.
Buy.
And then you're going to click how many contracts, but you have to take into account that you only have $100.
Yes.
So how many can you buy? If they're, oh, that's the other thing that I have to teach you. So these are 37. No, they're trying to charge. So if for one contract is $37, right?
Okay. So
For
then
two contracts
it's
is
74.
74. So you can buy two contracts.
Okay, then I would buy two contracts, which
You
would
might
make me
even
have
be able to buy three
no.
if you change the price. So sometimes in the morning it'll go down first. So you see where the bid is and the
Yeah.
ask, and it's between 32 cents and 37
Can I
cents.
type in 32?
You can type in out.
Point
Yeah.
32?
Yep.
96. Am I
Yeah.
able to purchase it like that?
Just to make sure that it clears, you're gonna want to put, let's do 0.34.
33. It's gonna have
No,
to be
you got
33
you
because
got
this
the
is
$2.
102.
Oh no, that's in Dogecoin, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has to be 33.
Boom.
99.
There's $99. Perfect.
Okay, so what
So
this
that's if you wanted to do it, and I honestly don't have any corrections.
okay.
But I want to show you why. So you can go ahead and process that. That's
Okay.
a good
So
buy.
basically
But
what I
actually,
did
there's one correction I would do.
Okay. So
I would actually get out of here, and just to make sure that you hit your mark.
wait. Let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Before you make a purchase, there's also an option to add to watch list. So would that make it so I'm saying, hey, I'm interested in this, send me notifications?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll just have it on your front homepage of what
Is
it's
happening.
up to. Yeah. But this is the only thing I fixed. You picked the right week, because I
Okay.
like just going 2 weeks out, because I honestly think it will hit at least $10 by this Friday. But remember, time's against you.
Yeah. And
So
I don't want to give myself 3 days.
Right. So, well, you just want to have enough time to exit
Okay, so
You
I
know?
can pull out and not have any
repercussions.
okay.
You just want to be in the plus.
Yeah.
Because if it goes to your expiration date and you forget, like one time I went to the hospital and I wasn't able to cash out, and if it goes to the expiration date, you just lose your money.
Got
Period.
it.
So you have to stay on top of this.
Okay.
So I would just choose $10 though instead, because all the peaks were only usually a little above $10.
They were.
1050 is kind of pushing it,
It's a little
but you want to
high.
at least hit that 10.
Oh, so
And if it goes past it, you get extra money.
oh,
You get
that's so much better.
you get $100 for every dollar it goes
But
up.
wait a minute. There was also the option to do $9.50. That's going way above.
Right.
So wouldn't I choose the lower?
Well, it's more expensive.
Oh, okay. So it changes what you're purchasing it for if you're lowballing it.
Exactly. It'll
Okay.
make you pay more. So why I like to bet out of the money calls, just a little out of the money, not super too crazy. Well, with GameStop, I do crazy shit. But
Yeah.
with Mara, I usually just choose the one right above out of the money so it can at least get there. And anything past that, so what a contract is someone willing to let you borrow 100 shares. They all come in 100 share packages. Of
Okay.
each contract is 100 shares. So if it goes above, say, $10 and it goes to like 11 or 11.50, you actually get $100 for every one contract.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to totally agree with you, obviously, on that.
Okay. So we're going
Where $10
buy,
sounds
and I
better.
think we might only be able
Oh,
to
okay.
buy.
So this is cool. So it shows the limit price because I dropped it from 50 cents,
Mhm.
basically.
So you can only buy two.
Yeah. So now that I dropped it from 50 cents, I can only buy 2, it comes
Mhm.
out to $96, but I still get 200 shares. It's just my limit
Yeah.
price is higher. It's like 10
Exactly.
cents higher.
So now you press review
Okay.
and then swipe up.
Swipe up. Sending the order. The order is received.
And then that order will be placed at 6:30 a.m.
Okay. So now I have until the 23rd
Right.
for this to
Go
reach
above $10 or at least hit $10.
at least hit
And
$10.
if you feel that you got enough profit, which I highly recommend, because like getting to the $10 is going to put you over 100% profit, right? But my strategy is just taking the 20%. So every time it goes above 20%, you cash out and you wait till the
Until it
next
goes
day.
down.
No, exactly.
Okay.
So you're always just, instead of going for that
Doing
big
the
W,
whole- okay.
you're exiting right in the middle. And so you're always grabbing your little 20%. But over time, 20% of $100 is $20, right? But then Tuesday, 20% of $120 is $25, right? And so it keeps gradually going up to the point where then when you're talking thousands, you're getting 20% of $1,000. That's buttery,
Yeah.
that's $200 like every day consistently. So what I've been able to manage and do is be so consistent with this 20% rule and not trying to go for the gold every time. And by doing that, I'm doing at least like minimum like 7 to 13,000 a week. And that's just off of 2 grand, starting every Monday. Just off 2 racks.
You reinvest $2,000 every Monday.
Yeah, I cash out every Friday so that I can keep all the profits and then just go back in with that 2 grand on Monday.
So since I just invested in Mara, today is Sunday, the 11th. I don't have to actually I should still keep an eye on it for these next 2 weeks. And once I reach my 20% or maybe hopefully even more.
I think you'll usually hit it the next day. Like as long as you're following the rules that like I'm telling you about these W's.
So then when I want to cash out, what do I do? How?
Okay, so you press this home button.
Home.
Right? Then
there's Mara. Well, I can't do anything right now
you
because
can't
it's
do
pending.
it yet, but it'll pop up like right here, right above your cryptocurrency, and you just click Mara, and then you put sell, and then you put
however many I want to sell.
2 contracts, and then you press sell. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could just sell 1 contract if you think it's going to keep going higher.
All right. Well, we're gonna be here before this on the 18th. So we'll see where we're at.
And I'll also, because y'all fam, if I know, and I keep my eye on it I'll text you in the morning like, hey, cash out now. This is what time I'm cashing out.
Okay.
Because I'll show you on my phone. I got 50 of those contracts.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm planning on cashing out tomorrow.
All right. I'll be waiting for the phone call.
She could cash out tomorrow?
Yeah.
It starts.
Yeah, you can
it's
cash out.
It's gonna register with them at 6 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
I was able to get all my shit. I'm back in my account.
Good. We'll discuss your stuff next week, Faye.
I ordered a little card too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can order sick ass cards on there.
What are you talking about? What card? I want a card.
There's free cards.
I want to be official.
Yeah, there's free cards. So you know how you can get the 4% on your money?
Yeah.
If you leave it in there? Well, they have debit cards that you can just transact from Robinhood.
Well then, I'm going to get one when I flip this 100 into 1,000.
Yeah.
Careful. All right.
Hey, buddy.
Say hi. Say hi, Chris. Oh, you my puppy. Do you have any more questions for tonight?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you'll have more next week.
Yeah, I definitely will. Now that I'm
Yeah,
back in,
definitely,
now I
now
have
that we're
time to
back.
Hell
get my
yeah.
stuff
Now that
loaded
we're
up.
back
Yeah,
in.
no, it's gonna be fun.
Xander had some questions on his iPad, I think.
I
You got
knew
questions,
it.
Bucky?
He's
Oh.
been trying to day trade.
I bet he'd be a genius at it.
Oh my gosh, he will be because
get
his
them
mommy
started
is
young.
learning everything right now. Huh. Do you have anything left that you want to?
Mm.
I feel like it's really good. This is like 101. Like
Soaking it up.
I'm a canvas, a blank canvas.
Oh no.
Tell me more.
Just load it up with
Yeah.
info.
I'm trying to think of what other people were asking in the comments.
Well, what you can do is you can kind of go back, look at the comments, and we can go over it, and then we'll discuss it every time.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. We covered the basics though, and this is the general information that I definitely wanted to get out because a lot of people don't know how to set up the option trading sequence to get the best option trading experience.
An
Yeah.
algorithm seems like because if you say that,
Right.
if you're honest with it, it's gonna
it's gonna
completely
deny
kick you
you.
out and
Yeah.
put you in the friend zone.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's gonna be like, no, we're good off you. Try and trade options because people can honestly. This is a lot of speculation, which means a lot of just gambling, right? Like straight up. There's no as smart as these professors want to pretend they are, it's still gambling.
Yeah. I hope my pastor is not watching this because we were just talking
Yeah.
about this in church today.
No,
Oh, yeah?
but we're being smart about it.
No, that's
there's
that's
some
the other
integrity
thing.
behind
No.
it.
This is being smart.
Oh, okay.
Us
Yeah.
going out and
Yeah, because going to the casino,
gambling
like,
is not being smart.
that's some degenerate stuff. And
We
I've been
literally
there.
were just saying
I've for sure been there. Like
we were there yesterday and we were like, we felt like we were around nothing but degenerates, and we
Bro, it was just
for a
bad
matter of 3 hours
and low
became
vibrations all around me. Like
yeah.
I just
everyone
felt
looked
my
like they
money
were
going,
on a sick one.
Yeah, no, with this you can at least like study the company. You can read their like financials, see if they're legit, see if they're doing good. Every now and then you might find a bad company like what was that one? They were like pretending to be as good as Tesla. They're called
Lucid? No,
it was what was it?
Rivian.
What's Tesla's first name? Like the real guy?
Elon.
No, that's
Nicholas.
Nikola. So there was a company called Nikola.
Yeah.
And they were coming out with all this like fancy electric trucks and everything, but it was all a sham. It was all CGI, and then they like rolled this like truck down the hill for a YouTube video, and they're like, "Yeah, it works," but really it was just
just rolling.
It was just rolling, and they tricked everybody. There was
Oh my
like
God.
billions invested into this company. Billions. They're still a company. They're still publicly traded.
Well, yeah, because they got billions of dollars
So
to keep it running.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, well, we got the money, so now we can try to do something with it.
Yeah, now let's actually try to make that truck.
The reason, and they're the only company I ever shorted, ever, and I made money because that just didn't make sense. Like the thing that didn't make sense the most for me, because I deep dive into these companies once I get juiced off of them, and what didn't make sense to me is that they were building this factory, right, in the middle of nowhere in Arizona, right? And so for this $1 billion company to exist, who's going to work there?
Right.
Who's going to drive an hour from Phoenix? Like when Elon built the Gigafactory in Texas, he built it right next to a poppin' city so they can just get to work.
Yeah.
This one's like
His
way in the
factory's
middle of nowhere.
Crazy too.
Yeah, I think it's
robots in
the
it.
biggest. It's the biggest building in the world. Like there's
that shit
ones
has tunnels.
even in Dubai. Even in Dubai, there's one that's like just the tallest. But this one's the biggest. Like
in width.
And yeah, and like just on the
girthy.
Like if you lined it up with the other one, it would go way past it. which is insane because that's like a small city. But that's actually one of my plans. Like after I do what I want to do here with um with Wes Watson and everything,
Mhm.
my plan is to move to Texas. I just feel the calling, and there's just like certain things like Joe Rogan's comedy store, like or well he has a comedy place that he built, and I just feel a calling for it.
Shit,
You're
we'll come
gonna
visit.
leave San Diego?
A lot of
I'm,
people
I'm
are
gonna
leaving
keep
San
the
Diego.
house. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep the house, but I don't know. I just feel that calling that's like
You want to go do comedy out there?
even if I have to work the door for like I don't know a year, 2 years, whatever. If I have to do what I gotta do
Yeah.
to be
We learned that today in
comedian.
church. Remember, he said it's integrity. Having integrity is doing good at work. So if that means if you want to be the best, you even have to do the lowest of the job to learn everything you need to learn to get to the top. You can't go in thinking that
you're the
you're
shit.
the
Yeah. Oh.
1 hour and 6 minutes.
I hear the poo poo.
That you're all that. You go in there and
Yeah.
you work your booty off.
Yeah, drop your ego.
Yep,
you
and
know?
you just learn and learn and learn from the bottom
just soak
to
it
the
up.
top.
Yeah, I think that's like key, especially like even when getting a coach. Like, you have to realize that you don't know everything, and that's like the biggest. Like for me, it was like I never saw anyone that I felt like I could learn from, or that I'd want to learn from, until I realized like there's other stuff to learn, you know. And I was like, oh well, I don't know everything, especially with like coaching and like trying to
You want it?
get my thoughts out of my head. I love answering questions. I know I'm good at that, but especially if I know what I'm talking about. But I think there's more to a coach than just answering questions. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Well, you showed me how to do it.
yeah.
So it's not just answering, but it's also showing.
Yeah, hopefully you make some money this week. So I'm like, see,
I'll be
I was
waiting,
right.
I'll be waiting for your call in the morning.
Yeah, well, that's why like $100 is perfect because like I said, Thanksgiving does come around, and when that comes around, it's like, oh well, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh yeah,
You know,
we talked about that.
Oops.
The bull run.
Yeah, the bull run.
Those
2020
Thanksgiving
was
dinners must
insane.
be awkward now every year ever since.
Yeah.
So funny.
When you're just juicing people to be like, yeah, get it, it's sick. It's gonna keep going up, and then
That's
when
so
it
funny.
crashes,
I remember that Thanksgiving.
that's the worst.
Well, I think this was a good starter.
Hell yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I think people will at least enjoy it. I'm wondering if we should eat first from now on, because I'm just thinking about
Chewing.
the chewing. So
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see in the comments. People are
Yeah.
like, "Yo, shut your." Oh.
Yeah. Xander. Oh, perfect. He covered that one up. Well, cheers to the first.
Cheers.
Hey, we're learning here.
Yeah.
We're working our way up. So we'll see. We'll see how it went. You let us know.
Besides that, how was you guys' week?
Good.
Going?
Do you want me to stop recording it?
If you want to. Or they can just hear what our week's about.
Well, oh, he's mad because he's not watching his Power Rangers. Babe, can you fix it?
How was your week at that new spot?
Oh man. So
Busy?
extremely busy, not worth it.
Really?
No, not worth the money at all, but
Are you gonna keep
so
grinding it?
I am for
Oh yeah,
2 weeks.
explain. You guys should explain what you guys do.
Oh.
Like so that people can relate to you more.
Okay. So I'm a server bartender.
Mhm.
Have been for like 15 years now. Student, mom, and yeah, I go to school for acupuncture. So hopefully I make enough money so that I can pay off my student loan debt and open my clinic.
How much debt do you have?
A lot.
Oh, that's another good thing about like coaching is when you're explaining to someone what's your why? Like why
$250,000 debt.
to try and take care of that. That's why you want to learn this.
Your why though? What's your why?
That's why I want to get all my debt taken care of
Mhm.
and then have some over to pay for clinic and anything else.
Yeah.
You know,
Just be financial
financially
freedom.
free.
Yeah.
And then I anticipate that my clinic and my practice will be successful. So then at that point onward, I'll be able to save and then enjoy it.
And you said you were in acupuncture?
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow her at what's your Insta?
Miss MISS _ Megs MEGS Michi MICHI, because I make the best micheladas in San Diego.
Hey.
Hey.
And then what's your story? What's your why?
My why?
Why you want to learn how to trade options?
Shit. Knowledge is power, you know.
Mhm.
So if I could have another source of income,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the most incomes that I could have.
That's another important topic that I want to discuss because don't think that just because you start trading options that you can just quit your job, everyone. This is like something on the side that you can do before you go to work. You know, like and the way I trade is I'm in and out in the morning. By 6:30 a.m. to 7, that's when I'm in and out. And the rest of the day I keep my eye on it if I'm still in a trade, but my main trades are
In the
to
morning.
be bought and sold within those first 30 minutes of the morning. And then the rest of the day I just have to myself.
It's part of just your daily routine.
Right. But that's really important is to have other sources of income. So I have about 3 sources of income besides just this option trading because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, just like you're saying. It's
Right.
perfect answer.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my why for day trading.
Mhm.
Obviously, the more money, the better. You know,
Yeah.
kids, family, everything. So
And
there's never
then
enough money.
and then where can they follow you at?
He's like, I don't want him to follow me just yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, no, I keep my Instagram private, just
Okay.
family,
Okay.
friends.
Fair enough.
But they can see me on Miss Megs Michi.
Yeah, there you go. All right, awesome. I think we at least did an hour, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, perfect.
like an hour 13.
Yeah.
But
All
there's
right.
gonna be some
Till
stuff
next
you cut out.
Sunday.
Stock
What is
talk.
that?
Yeah.
Stock talk
Oh
over
yeah.
dinner.
Leave in the comments what you guys think our podcast should be called.
Yeah.
So far we're maybe stock talk.
I like stock
But
talk.
I bet that
At
one.
family dinner.
I bet that one's taken.
Probably family dinner. Stock talk.
Stock talk 2.0.
There
Yeah.
you go.
10x.
All right, you want
10.
10x stock talk.
Yeah.
You want to hit the